Welcome to the course Cluster for Smart. In this topic, we'll put the light on culture and organizations, and in particular, we'll focus on how to design a new business model. Digital transformation indeed requires the definition of a new business model whose solidity depends on several aspects. First, the customization of products and services. Digital technologies favor a bidirectional exchange of data among parties, thus contributing to a higher customization thanks to improved communication. The customer must be engaged and win every day, and if not, companies will lose them. Therefore, products will need to be increasingly personalized and tailored to customer needs, opening the way for the development of new services in addition to their traditional offer, in a process which is called servitization. Second point is the so-called outcome-based revenue model. The servitization trend implies the need to rethink the revenue model so as to understand where the added value lies and provide the solution to the customer. As data technologies mean higher transparency, which in turn benefits the final user, an increase in competition is expected to happen in the coming year. The outcome-based approach is highly consumer-oriented, which basically means supplying the service that the customer would like to have instead of the product itself. As a mean of an example is just by supplying, moving from A to B, rather than supplying a car, as an example. Third element, very important, is the use of data platforms. The introduction of data platforms is an essential element of the new business model for several reasons, because they favor communication among partners, subcontractors, and end users, because they allow for a greater exchange of information, reducing costs thanks to an increased asset sharing and greater transparency that favors a better allocation of risk all along the value chain. They allow for a better forms of monitoring of processes and the resilience. They contribute also to the creation of new streams of revenue by selling directly data, either simple data or analyzed data, which could be used to design new products and services. Then, fourth element is the agile organizations, which is the capacity to identify new ways of working so as to become agile. Companies need to rethink the appropriate operating model with nature and extension of collaboration with external partners based on the required competencies and the governance strategy. Key performance indicators, recruitment strategy, HR organization, so as to optimize full network inside and outside organization. Which basically means that companies need to react quickly to market decisions by adopting a multi-step iterative approach that allows them to fully understand the advantages of digitalization, to test them, and to understand how to adopt them all along the time. And sustainability also is of great importance. In particular, environmental and social sustainability, which are becoming gradually an important element of competitiveness. The market is increasingly keen on rewarding companies that take good care of the ecosystem where they live and prosper, thus accommodating also the end users' growing attention to sustainability and ethical values. As a result, this convergence of interests between enterprises and end users will cause a repositioning of the industry within the society that favors the creation of shared value, thus benefiting society as a whole, while simultaneously stimulating economic growth.